day to all of you. So I am Shania Hontilla, a grade 11 ABM student, and for today's video, I will be your tutor. Today, I will be tutoring you guys on how to solve inverse one-to-one function. So before we begin, let us know what does inverse one-to-one function is. Inverse one-to-one function is a relation reversing the process performed by any function f of x is called inverse of f of x. This means the domain of the inverse is the range of the original function, and that the range of the inverse is the domain of the original function. So as we can see, there is a word inverse means reverse o balihon. Let us remember that the range of the inverse is the domain of the original function. So pasabot, ang domain of range sa original function pag abot sa inverse is magre-reverse na siya. So, ang domain sa original function, range siya sa inverse. So same as the range, ang range sa original function is the domain of the inverse. So let us remember that.
So, for example, natay table of values from negative 9 to positive 9 and negative 3 to positive 3. And if we substitute the negative 9 to the original function, the value of y is negative 3. So same as to the negative 6. If we substitute negative 6 to the original function, the value of y is negative 2. And if we do the inverse, ang atong buhaton, ato lang i-reverse. So ato lang balihon. So ang value sa x, mahimo na siyang value sa y. And ang value sa y, mahimo na siyang value sa x. So x equals negative 3, negative 2, negative 1, 0, 1, 2, 3. And the value of y is negative 9, negative 6, negative 3, 0, 3, 6, 9. So that's it. So it's very simple, and all you need to remember is ato lagi palihon ang mga values.
Let f be a one-to-one with domain A and range B. Then the inverse of f, denoted of f raised to the power of 1. So f raised to the power of 1 is the symbol of inverse. It's a function with domain B and range A. Defined by f raised to the power of 1 equals x if only if f of x equals y for any y and b. So just like before, no, mag-interchange lang siya. A function has an inverse if only if it's one-to-one. Mag-inverse lang if one-to-one ang function. Inverting the x and y values of a function results in a function if and only if the original function is one-to-one. So may namduman rin nato na ang one-to-one ang given equation if odd numbers an exponent. Dapat dili siya even and dili absolute value.
To find the inverse of one-to-one function, first thing you're gonna do is you have to write the function in the form of y equals f of x. Secondly, interchange the x and y variables. Thirdly, solve the y in terms of x. So we have here an example. F of x equals 3x plus 1. To solve this equation, you have to apply those 3 steps that I've given to you earlier. So first thing you're gonna do is you have to write the function in the form of y equals f of x. So y equals 3x plus 1. So secondly, imo i-interchange ang variables. So this will become x equals 3y plus 1. And then lastly, you have to solve y in terms of x. So x equals, so you have to move positive 1 to here. So you have to transpose it. So this will become x minus 1. It is because when you transpose numbers to the other side, or kung ilabang niyo sa equal sign, so ma-change siya ang sign. So this will become x minus 1 equals 3y. And then you have to move over, then pagpira ni mo 3, so you cancel x para nabili ng y. So this will become y equals x minus 1 over 3. So this is your answer, but If ganahan pa ka nga natay igubag, so pili na sa ngayon nga niyon nimo og answer. So at raised to the power of negative 1 of x equals x minus 1 over 3. So this is now the inverse of x, 3x plus 1. So I have here another example. F of x equals 2x plus 1 over 3x minus 4. So again, you have to apply those three steps that I've given to you earlier. So first step, you have to write the function in form of y equals f of x. So y equals 2x plus 1 over 3x minus 4. And then you have to interchange it. So this will become x equals 2y plus 1 over 3y minus 4. And then, since naman siya yung over, so pasabot, kaning no variable, naran siya yung constant na over 1. So, and then you have to cross multiply it. So, this will become 3xy minus 4x equals 2y plus 1. And then, ipunan nimo, imo i-group ang na mga y. So, mahimo siya 3xy minus 2y equals 4x plus 1. So, naimon siya 4x. It is because imong ilabang sa equal sign. So, as I said earlier, na ma-change ang sign kung imong ilabang sa equal sign. So, next, so imo siyang i-divide. So, mahimo na siya y equal y 3x minus 2 equals 4x plus 1. And then, kung parang y na lang ang makapilin, so imo ubera ng 3x plus 2. So, cancel, so y na lang ang makapilin. So, y equals 4x plus 1 over 3x minus 2. So, this is now your answer. So, again, answer types. So, f of x equals 2x plus 1 over x. So, again and again, so, i-apply na itong tulo ka steps na kung gihatan ninyo. So, first step, so, write the function in form of y equals 7x. So, y equals 2x plus 1 over x. Then, interchange, so, x equals 2y plus 1 equals y. And then, so, since na-cancel siya over, so, automatic, kanino variable na siya constant na over 1. And then, imo siya cross multiply, so, this will become small plus 2 plus 1. And then, imo sa tipunan lang na ay mga y, x, y, 2. And again, this became minus 2y is because yung gilabang ng 2y sa equal sign. So, equals 1. And then, you have to divide it. So, y equals x minus 2 equals to 1. And again, kaya para y na lang magpapilin, so yung mag-bear ng x minus 2. So, your answer will be y equals 1 over x. So again, this is the last example that I will give you for today's lesson. So f of x equals 3x minus 8. So apply those three steps. So write the function in form of yx. So y equals 3x minus 8. Then interchange it. So x equals 2y plus 8. And then you have to transpose negative 8 to here. So since yung ilabang sa equal sign, so this sign will change. So this will become x plus 8 plus 3y. And then, kung para y na lang ang magpapili, so you have to imove it on 3. So cancel. So your answer will be x plus 8 over 3 equals y. And then, dapat magiging y ang atong unahon, y ang maguna, since kani magpunta. So, y equals x plus 8 over 3. And then, ganahan kayo dugang, since this is inverse, so imuhang isuwat ang symbol sa inverse, which is f raised to the power of negative 1. There you have it.
In the last segment for today's lesson, so I'll give you an activity to test if you've learned something. So here's an equation given. Pause this video so you have plenty of time answering. Good luck and hearing you in. So that's all for today's lesson. I hope that you've learned something from me. Again, I am Shania Hontilla, a grade 11 ABM student, your tutor for today. Thank you and God bless.